Dati ka.
Hello, good morning. Maing buntag, maing udto, maing hapon, maing gabi sa tanang bisdak din nga sugat na mo. Good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who will be catching this Saturday catch up with Alice and Celito on my page. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello
Good
everyone.
week.
I keep I keep smiling because it's already how many weeks I didn't go any live.
Yeah, it's
I
understandable.
I just enjoying myself to my new babies. And then probably my followers said, "Oh, you show up again."
Oh, they missed you.
Yeah.
I
Some
saw you changing your baby's diaper.
Yeah.
I asked I asked my wife when she wake up this morning, can you change the diapers? I told her I need to drink coffee first. It's so I am not used to do that. So
Oh, yeah, because yeah, you were mostly away when
When the two
their
kids were
kids were
born.
born, right?
Yeah.
yeah, so everything is new for me.
So you're a first time dad.
They said you just start it again, start over again. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
Back
don't
to
mind.
basic.
Yeah, I don't mind to start again. So nice. I am happy. Right.
Yeah. Babies always make us like look forward to
Yeah.
each like even just a minute, right? Because there is always like their milestones are fast.
Yeah, really fast because uh uh it's only how many days? It's 26 days, almost a month. Yeah. But she is smiling already.
I know, I saw her.
Yeah.
And sometimes it looks like she is responding for our message. So,
That's so
yeah,
cute.
it's
Ah,
fun.
that's just the beginning. How much more if she actually starts like
So,
laughing and talking
okay,
back.
yeah,
Yeah. And then those first syllables,
yeah.
right?
I bet you. The
Uh,
first word is I what do they call you, mama, papa, or
Papa.
papa? Ikaw, Cha, bet.
Mama, Papa.
No ba?
Oh,
First word ng baby. Mama, papa.
Mama.
No, kay Silito.
Parang
Bet.
dada kasi. Parang
Dada. Ikaw,
dada.
Dada. Ikaw, Silito.
For sure, it's Papa.
Bias.
Oh, sige, mama, sa akin na. Tingnan natin kung ano yung sagot ko. Kung daya.
Okay, I will keep recorded.
Yeah, everyone who catches
Dada.
Responsibility.
like you guess what Celito's daughter's first word
First
or
word.
even the
First
first
word.
syllable would be.
Yeah, for sure, it's Papa. I'm sure. Right.
Yeah, so our topic for today is just very simple. I just read this article online and it resonated with me. And because we don't want our chat to be too long, so we'll just limit it to just one, maybe one very particular thing or obstacle that we usually encounter in ourselves that holds us back every time. Right? Di ko kasul sa akong StreamYard sa laptop. So, well, anyway, the question is, like, what holds you back into achieving something? Not necessarily just our digital business, right? But, like, generally, if there is maybe one thing that you are really striving to work on and you want to get there, but somehow this thing just holds you back. Who goes first?
That's the good question.
Oh, Silito. Siya.
Are we,
Oh,
are
I
we,
forgot, but we'll do the sharing after na lang siguro, no? And
Ay,
then just do a
either
little
way.
question after.
either way, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Looks like I'm not ready to answer that question.
Or maybe Alice would want to go first. Then,
Yeah,
Okay, so
but yeah, maybe Alice can go first.
actually, I was actually when you posted it, when you posted the topic this morning, I was actually thinking about it a lot. Because personally, I've been holding, I've been holding up a lot of things already because of a few reasons that I can think of. The very first thing really that holding me up is I'm afraid to fail. It is I think, and it's very common for everyone, and that's why we always encourage everyone, step out of your comfort zone, do something you haven't done before. But at the back of my mind, no matter how much, how much people cheer on us, there's always that fear that lingers, within
mm,
us. It's always there. For me, it's that fear. I always afraid. I'm always afraid to fail. Um, even before, even with the business, that's always even before I started the business, I always have, and that's why it took me so long. It took me 2016. It took me for 2016, almost 3 years, to start a digital business. I've already seen this opportunity
mm,
in 2016, but because of that fear, I never really started it until 2019.
mhm,
Because, and then the second thing is, um it feels like I don't confidence. I'm not confident to start something new, to start something that I haven't done before,
mhm,
to do something. And even if they say, and I haven't started with the business yet, yeah, right, or anything else. And but for me, I will use our business as an example. Even
mhm,
if they say like we have a great support, we have a great community. If you are not in the business yet, you don't want to believe that one, because everyone can claim, yes, we have
yeah,
great support, we have our mentor, we have our coach, we have the community. I don't know that. I didn't know until I joined the business. So that's another thing. Fear fear of failure. And then confidence, like I lack of confidence. I don't have the confidence um to start something new. And
mhm,
then lastly is that, that feeling where accountability accountability um that feeling where you feel like I can do it. But when
mhm,
you're already in the, when you are already in the situation, it feels like, where did it go? I told myself I can do it, but where is it now? As soon as you experience a little, as soon as you experience a little bump in something that you do,
yeah,
you already like, all the confidence that you're trying to build up, it
mhm,
slowly like goes down, 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 until, like until you're like the accountability is also gone,
That's
right?
right.
Like you don't feel accountable anymore because you don't have the confidence and you are afraid to fail. So for me, those are the things that are holding me back into doing something, not even in this business, but even with something that I'm working on right now. Those are still my those are still the things that lingers within me that I still can't
mhm,
shake off.
yeah,
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. for me, every opportunity that I started, like Ali said, fear is number one. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
myself is also, yeah. Uh, I also have fear for starting new because, especially in online world, because there's lots
Mm-hmm.
of scam, right? You
Yeah.
don't know, right? And one more thing that hold me back is my like external pressure or expectation to
Oh,
myself,
yes,
right?
that.
So if yeah, it's sometimes if you expect too much and then you don't get it right away because you expect that you're gonna get it right, and then
Yeah.
it's not, sometimes the expectation is not 100% if yourself is like especially if yourself is getting no yet the system,
Yeah,
right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you end up the result is very slow, and then you get down, and then you get
Frustrated.
back
Yeah.
up, and you
frustrated.
get frustrated, right? So I think everything we are started new for ourselves, we need to learn more, and then we won't expect right away a good result or high result that we expected,
Exactly.
right?
That's
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's only I can say. But there's lots thing to happening in ourselves while we're doing our business, while we're uh, walking in our new journey that sometimes hold us back. It's
yeah.
hard to mention, but it's triggering in our mind always, right? And
Yeah.
that's that's the one that are sometimes give us sometimes we get to think ourselves why they were really good, but myself am very slow, right? Because we need to learn first to to uh, to proceed and then to get a good result, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's only I can share. uh, One thing, that only one thing that hold me back. There's lots more.
Yeah. True. Um, yeah, I can relate with you. Mostly, it's fear, but for me, it's I just realized this reading that article that I shared with you. Um, we have lots of fears, but mine is mostly in relation with money, with
Oh, yes,
finances.
that's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what's always holds me back into doing something because I don't know, maybe just growing up, I just uh I just had this acquired perception that like and I now that I realize it, I regret, like maybe I'm passing it on to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm slowly realizing that like as we say, money is just there, it's a thing for us to
Mhm.
use, but somehow that's why people say money is the root of all
Of
evil, but
evil.
it's actually not. It's our attachment to it and how we perceive it, because somehow we know that it comes around just like anything. It comes around, it goes around, right? And we can earn um, money, we can earn our financial stability, but somehow it's always the one causing me to move forward.
Mm.
Like with us digital marketers, we run ads, right?
That's
And
true.
yeah, and that's how we learn. Like we always, that's how we are always taught. Like you always study your ads, how it's running, how it's giving you results.
Mm-hmm.
But on my end, I'm having struggle looking at that um, portion or at that end, because I look first at the finances, at the expenses that I'm Worrying.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the fear kicks in. And then that's what stops me. And then after that, then frustration comes in, and then I feel helpless, something like that. And it's something that I would really like to let go. I'm praying that I'll be able to let go of that perception of that relationship, because I just feel that if I can move past that, I can be a better marketer. I can focus on the things that I should be focusing on as a digital business owner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah, um
I
that's
agree.
the thing.
I agree on that one with the finances, because not everyone has, like, all our finances. We already have something, it's already like budgeted, right?
Mhm.
If there's any extra at all, it's not that big. Depends, like, it depends on every household. But for most of us, we're already lucky if we have extra.
mm,
Most family live uh paycheck to paycheck, like literally paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes it's not even enough. There's even overdraft that's been used already, right, like from your bank. So, but you know what, and I haven't honestly done it lately, because I honestly don't have time at the moment. But another thing is what I noticed with one of our biggest business owners in the community. They did not. They're a couple, which is a good thing. Sometimes it helps when both couples are
If you're
into
on the same
the
page,
business,
right?
right?
that's right.
Because instead of one partner asking how much are you going to spend on that one again,
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
they're saying, okay, what can we do in order for us to make the business work?
Yeah.
It's easier that way. It's easier, honestly, when both of you are into that business, and not like one is so into the business, but the other one is also saying, how much did you spend already? I check our business, I check our bank account. It's already, you spent already this. Sometimes, no matter how much eager you want to do the business,
Yeah.
because there's already that negativity in the house,
Mhm.
it's not gonna work. Like, it's seldom work. It's not that it's not going to work. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It's not that it's not going to work, but it's one of the main things that makes it not
That
work,
holds us back. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, hold
But
us
we
back.
know that it's still people are making it work for them, because we
Yeah.
know of stories of wives, most mostly wives than husbands, right, in our community,
Yeah,
where they have to work inside their bathrooms,
Yeah.
hide
yeah, that's
somewhere
right.
in the house where their spouse can't see them for a few hours,
Yeah, exactly.
just so they can focus. But yeah, it's different for each one. It's not the same, right? So
But
Yes.
it's a stress. It's a
trouble.
common stress. It's a common
Yeah, it's a
stress. It's a
stressor.
common struggle, because no, you wanted to focus, you can't,
Mhm.
because you know that at the back of my, oh, there's always that, oh, he's,
Yeah.
my wife or my husband is going to check our bank account at the end of the month again.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. That if you both of you are couple doing this business, is way faster and way easier,
Yeah,
because this business you're gonna build trust to the viewers, right?
exactly.
You need trust to the person who want to go business with you. So
Yeah,
if you're only by yourself, and people won't trust you right away, they're gonna keep watching you. But if you bring your family, your wife is also working, you're gonna build easy trust on you to make a business,
yeah,
because this business you can't run by yourself. you need to have a business partner, right?
Exactly.
And make you happy to help more people to make business on you, right? So couple is really nice to see. I
Yeah.
always I always happy to see couple that they were
Working.
both on live,
Yeah.
and they're sharing this story. So even myself, I admire them because
That's
both
true.
of them are the same. They have the same dreams, right? So if only one
Can relate.
is doing this, it takes longer because you need to try yourself to be like look nice. Because okay, yourself, I can, you're not trusted. Like yourself is not that
That's
like
true.
attractive, right? Because
Well,
this is
that's
attractive
where
marketing.
confidence comes in.
Yeah. So we need to be more nicer, right?
Yeah. And you know what? One last thing. I just saw this yesterday. One again, another big couple in our community from January to June. Have you seen that? Their
Mm-hmm.
income is 7 digits.
Really?
Only from January to June.
Yeah.
7 digits.
Half from
Couple.
the year.
Yeah.
It's working. It's working. You just have if we are only going to, to with Charito's question earlier, what's holding you back? Oh, see, it's a couple. Oh,
He's my silent supporter.
but but also I salute those
ay kuya.
one member of family that uh, already already
Uling boboy.
already successful in this business. Yeah, they fight a lot, right? To
Mm,
just keep going and going until they convince their wife or their husband to join too, right?
yeah, exactly.
That's
But
there's
you know
lots
what?
of story like that.
But the
Yeah,
good thing is, as soon as they see something, as soon as they see result, they're on board right
yeah,
away.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched that one story. The one of our co business here that her husband is against on that business, and now her husband, that's the one who deposited
More active.
the check.
Yeah. Yeah.
He always on
I
the
have lots
mailbox to
of
check
those
the check.
stories. True.
He is always excited to go to the mailbox,
Yeah.
right?
But
So that's
um
how the business work.
Exactly. That's funny. It's so like there's so many stories, but and every one of those successful couples, successful business owners have their own piece of what's holding them back.
Hmm.
You know what made them a winner? They were able to overcome the fear of failure,
the
the
chat.
lack of confidence, the financial aspect of whatever they're doing. They were able to conquer it. So that's why they're winning. So
And
that's why we need to start winning ourselves as well, right?
their
Yeah.
belief,
The first
they
thing
believe.
really like win over yourself, so win over your fear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because like our biggest obstacle really when it comes to the end of it, it's just ourselves. It's
Mm.
always our perception, our the way we perceive things, and all the other what do you call this one, factors are just outside really.
Yeah.
If we let them control us, then that's when we stop. And yeah, that's what I'm learning. Oh, that's what I'm learning right now with this conversation.
That's right.
Right. There's so much to learn. That's why I said like I like the question when you first throw it in the chat. I like this question. It's something that you can think about, something that you can assess yourself, like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
really is. Yeah, exactly. What's holding me back, right?
Mhm.
So it's a question that is like, I think the very first question you need to ask yourself before starting anything else, or before
Mhm. Yeah.
starting doing something,
Mhm.
ask yourself first what's holding you back, and then maybe work on it and start doing what is it you're planning to do, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good conversation. And now, before we come to a close, maybe Celito can share. um, yeah, it's just
Oh
a
yeah, we still have the
testimonial taken from our last webinar.
Okay.
Just a short one.
Yeah.
Please
Just
and thank you.
okay. Just I will play this small video and just please accept it so that we
Mhm.
can see it here. I'm sorry.
Did you
Uh,
click present?
yeah. Charito, can you accept it?
It's not coming up yet.
Okay.
Did you click present already?
Yes. It's waiting on the in the.
Let me see.
It's waiting.
Oh,
There.
there. Oh, because it doesn't.
You see it?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Barney. I'm originally from Indonesia and now I'm living in Germany. So I've been working for 20 years in oil and gas and construction industry, 20 years combined. So I've been in the business for the past, in this digital business, I've been running my business for 2.5 years. And then same year at the time on COVID, when COVID was happening. So everybody knows that everybody so worried with our career, including mine. Uh, and then at the time, because there are so many engineers, so many managers or staff lost their jobs. So I was so worried with my 10 years of career in that company. And then because my job was my only source of income I had. Adding up to that, my job required me to travel abroad and to be on the construction site for at least 4 to 5 weeks every month, every 2 months. Sorry. So I had to leave my two small kids. So I didn't have any choice because that was my main source of income. But at the time, since the COVID happened, I decided to change the way I was earning and be present more. It's an eye opener for that pandemic for me. It's an eye opener to have another stream of income and then to be present more for my kids and not only rely on my salary. So I tried looks for so many ways to build a business here in Germany, but apparently I don't speak any Deutsch or any German. So I know many of us who are living abroad, it's hard to find jobs. Many relates to that, especially if we are living in another country where we don't speak the language. If English, you can just try, we learn it in school, but for the other language, it's hard for us, meaning we only have options to get a job that is physical job or hard job, right? So I found this business same like you, everybody who's watching us live or replay later. I found somebody else's advertisement and then decided to build my own business. So it took me 2 weeks only to have my business up and running, following the training provided, the mentorship, the coach as well at the same time. So all the training are very easy to follow. I didn't have any experiences in social media marketing or in any kind of businesses. So I did my training only on the evening when my kids are sleeping on during my lunch break. So what I can share to you is Devi Barani.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah. Any thoughts on that one? Like for me, I just I what I related most on with her because at the time she started, it was during
Pandemic.
the pandemic, right? And it was also the same time that I started, although maybe I
Mhm.
started um before her, like months before her. But yeah, a lot of people realized um things during that time, right? We can't really just rely on living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right.
Just having the side hustle anything really, anything. You're correct. Don't just one income, one two income in a household is not enough.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Have a side hustle. um and honestly, right now, I'm teaching. I will be my me and my son is going to start. It's for him actually that I'm helping him start.
Mhm.
So make money, do something. If right
Yeah,
now, even with high schooler, it's hard for them to find a job, right? Especially without experience. So I told him, don't just sit there and do nothing and wait until somebody gives you a call for an interview.
that's right.
Make money. So
Mhm.
we're gonna start something online, but that's not the point really. I just wanted to emphasize that one, even two income household, sometimes it's not enough. It's still a paycheck to paycheck for a lot of household,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So do something, whatever you can, just to make that extra money to put into whatever whatever savings,
Mhm.
education, retirement, fun money, right?
mm,
So
Yeah.
yeah, I so agree on that one.
yeah. This is really important. Do you have a plan B right now, especially
Mm.
this kind of like
Right.
everything is getting
Right.
expensive, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So nothing is cheap, no free, and life is
Ah.
expensive, right? So
unfortunately.
if you have side hustle, then if you earn small amount that help to your budget, it's really important. Any kind of a side hustle, right? Yeah. But if you like this side hustle that we have right now, yeah, it's time. It's time to move in and learn how we run this business. It's
Absolutely.
really easy. Like this, the lady that shared just a minute ago, she ran her business for just 2 weeks, right? It depends on the
Yeah.
person, right? So us, if we run our business for 1 month, she did only for 2 weeks. So there is lots of people like out there that's smarter than us, right? They can learn and they can learn faster. They can run this business, and you have no limit for your income. The sky
Right.
is the limit, right? So come on and then check it out.
Yeah. I would just also like to say, like earlier, I mentioned that we run ads, right? Being digital marketers, we are online. That's why we do this, because we don't want to bug people. But
Mhm.
we have learned also from a lot of others there who have um, really found success with uh, other ways, not just running ads, right? There are ways to do attraction marketing without running ads, although I haven't really, I like right now I don't have the desire to venture in that, because I like there is still that introvert part of me in there. So I really haven't ventured. I tried dipping my toes into it one or two times, but it really doesn't sit well with me. So I'm just back to ads. But yeah, I that struggle with the struggle that I have is what's always keeping me back. I like it's always two steps forward, one step back for me. But the drive is still there, and I just want to see myself surpass this, and then let's see what happens after.
Mhm. That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So before we go, we were over like 4 minutes, so I'll give you both the what do you call this one, closing remarks.
Yeah.
Oh, Silito.
Okay. Like I said, guys, if you are watching right now and you watch our replay and you learn something, a small thing in our discussion today or the next week discussion, just give us a shout, and we are willing to help individuals to be our business partner, not our worker, our business partner, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. So, feel free to reach out, Charito, me, or Silito, whoever you feel like you can relate the most. Feel free to reach out to us. We're just here to guide you every step of the way. And then by next week, see you on my page.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Okay, thank you so much,
Okay, thank
everyone.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye for now. Till next week.
Till next week, have a good weekend,
Okay.
everyone.